And we're live. This is Ask Us Anything, episode number 6, with Dustin and Drew.
AKA Buttons and Boxers.
And we call me Buttons because it's all the way to the top, and don't ask about why he's called Boxers. So, for those of you who don't know, we are Headset Advisor. We do reviews, comparisons. We help people find headsets for their business needs. And on this show called Ask Us Anything, we invite you to come ask us anything about headsets, about the industry in general, about back orders, or just anything that you want to know about us, about the business. We're here to be transparent, and we're here for you. So please go ahead and type in your questions, your comments in this live comment feed. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and smash that like button for us. We'd really appreciate it.
What he said.
All right, so without further ado.
Yeah. What do we got on the agenda today?
Well, what do we have in your ears today?
Well, I'm just testing out these new Logitech Zone true wireless earbuds.
What do you think about those? Do they keep you in the zone?
Yeah, I'm zoning. I was zoning you out when I had them on, which was nice.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. But then it had this button that you could press a button, then you could hear what's going on around you. So if I want to hear you, I could choose to do that. If I don't, I just press the button and, oh yeah. Oh, you're out.
I can press the button too.
What? Huh?
I can press the button too.
What button?
Right here.
Oh, gotcha. Hold on, let me do that again. Oh, it made a sound. It said, whoop. That was kind of cool.
There you go.
So yeah, testing out these Logitech Zone true wireless earbuds.
So talk a little bit about those, because those were highly anticipated, and I know a lot of people want to hear about them.
Well, yeah. So as you know, when you see customer inquiries, a lot of times, a lot of people are saying, "I want some earbuds, and I want them to be great for business." Mm-hmm. They go online, Amazon maybe get some Apple AirPods, maybe some Bose, maybe some $30 generic brand. Mm-hmm. They get them. And they say, wow, this microphone really is not good. Or they say, I tried to connect it to my computer, but it doesn't work. I can't press the button to answer a call away from the computer. It doesn't work very good with the sound quality. So this is where the Logitech Zone True Wireless earbuds came in. And overall, I think they're pretty solid. I haven't personally tested them out as of yet. David did, and he did that review on our channel. You can check it out. Just type in Logitech Zone True Wireless Earbuds, and you should see our video.
Go ahead and drop that in the comments section if you could, Jeff.
But yeah, that has a decent microphone. No earbuds are really going to give you a lifelike microphone experience like other headsets, just because of the nature of how small they are.
So not having like a full microphone boom.
Yeah, I mean, when you have something, look how small this thing is.
Right.
Like, how could you possibly get I mean, maybe it's possible in the future that they come up with some new technology, but the microphone is just so small that you're not going to get the best. They're not going to be able to put as much technology, and then also having the microphone like right to the corner of your mouth. It's just a different experience. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, these things fit comfortably. I put other earbuds in, and they're not very comfortable, but putting these in, don't even have to move them much.
Do you know if those are still on like a pre-order basis right now, or are they? Do you know? I'm not up to date on the detail.
Yeah,
I think it's back order.
Yeah, I think it was pre-order, and then still because of supply chain issues, it's just back order.
Got it.
So on our website, you'll probably see that it says pre-order still.
Yeah.
But in reality, they're just who knows? Who knows when they're going to be in stock?
Yeah, that's just one of those things right now with headsets, is that it's hit or miss. You know, sometimes they're in stock, sometimes they're not, just because of the way of the world these days. We've been talking about this often. Mm-hmm. But like you always mention, if somebody would want some earbuds like this and they really want to, get them as quickly as possible, it's important to put that pre-order in so that you can reserve your spot in line.
Correct.
Right.
And again, this isn't a marketing ploy of like, get it while they last.
Right.
It's a real thing.
Totally. I completely agree. And it's, you know, a lot of the times people will say, oh, okay, well, I'll just check back when they're in stock.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the problem with that is that when they come in stock, all back orders will be filled and then they will be out of stock.
Yeah.
So there's not going to, so you need to get the pre-order in if you really
Correct.
want them in the quickest time possible.
Yeah, otherwise you can wait till this whole back order situation goes away, which who knows when this is going to stop. It just seems like it just keeps lingering on. Doesn't matter what brand or model. When the stock comes in, it goes right back out, and then we get told, oh, it's going to be 3 months. But when we hear 3 months, we take that as it's probably going to be a year before that's in stock, because they say 3 months, and then 3 months later, then we're getting told 3 more months, and then we have to relay that information to your customers, and yeah, it's just an overall headache.
Yeah, it is cool though that they're say like a brand like Logitech, or they're going by Logi, right? They're like have been in a unique space for a while. They were more in like the lower price point wired headsets for like the education sort of area, and like, you know, schools where there's, you know, kids that need headsets, and like, hey, a lower price with something that's still decent. I mean, Logitech's definitely a household name. But it's just interesting to see that they're going down these pathways now of getting into the business space on like earbuds. These aren't cheap. It's not like these are $50 earbuds. You're gonna pay like a you know, like what you would for some high quality Apple buds or something like that. But this is going to be that one dedicated for business, that USB dongle that's optimized for different applications. It's just cool to see that they're getting into that space when a lot of people are either shying away from it or, you know, just not getting involved. So it's nice to see that they're stepping in there. Hopefully some other brands, some of the majors like Jabra, who actually discontinued the what was it, the 65T, that would be in, you know, a competitor. Hopefully they get, you know, upgrade that and get something really nice, and that maybe even has a better microphone quality. I'd like to see Poly get in that space too. It's like, I really hope so. But for now, Logi has come out with this back order, but you know, hopefully we'll see more to come.
Yeah, I think the Logi's a very good start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping the manufacturers will come out with something that has an exceptional microphone.
Yeah.
Not just a decent, good enough microphone. I want to see them come out with something unique. I don't know what that could be. Maybe something kind of like the Tilt Pro, where you have this attachable microphone, and then like when you don't care about the best voice quality, maybe you can detach it.
Yeah, or like
something
the
that.
what if it was like the Yealink what is it, BH72, where, you know how it like goes into the headset where it's retractable, but what if it was like a like one of those slap bracelets, you know, that like rolls up into like a fruit roll up, basically. And so then what if you like push it and then it retracts in there, and then you push it and then it kind of you know, like something like a slap bracelet.
Yeah, I mean, that Yealink microphone's small enough, and if you look at the size of these earbuds, I would imagine they can do something where you could get it to extend out somehow. I don't know what they would do. Like you said, retract in there.
Or that, like what you said, where it maybe can extend out and then it like slides back.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the microphone mode. There was that
like the Presence.
Yeah,
the Sennheiser EPOS Presence.
Right.
Where the microphone slides out.
Yeah.
But that just turns the headset on.
Right.
Slide it in. And I think you can maybe do the same concept with the size of an earbud like this to get, so they can get more materials to make better microphones, and then also get the microphone closer to your mouth.
Yeah,
and you're gonna have a much better experience.
Yeah, that's definitely interesting. All right, looks like we've got our first question in here from Surf Beacon. Thank you for attending the live stream today, Surf Beacon, and we're here to answer your question. So, question is, do you have any wireless headsets that work specifically with Cisco IP communicator and allows remote answer? What would you say to that, Drew?
Wireless headset.
It works specifically with Cisco IP communicator and allows for remote answer.
Yeah, I mean, so that's a great question. We're going to have a lot of different options. So this is going to come down to your specific situation. I can't necessarily just recommend one product off the top of my head, because we would need to know a little bit more information. Are you like in a home office? Are you Are you in an open space office, like working with coworkers? What type of application are you in?
To start, though, at least with a couple of brands that they could at least narrow down, what would you say for brands for remote answering with Cisco?
Yeah, it's going to be Poly, Jabra. Those would probably be the main two.
Yeah, so I completely agree. So Jabra and Poly will be the ones that you're going to want to look at, Surf Beacon, and you're going to want to look at the UC type headsets. For example, Poly Voyager Focus 2 UC. You can look at the Poly 4320 UC. You can look at the Poly 5200 UC. And then you can also look at the Jabra Evolve 2 lineup, which would include the Jabra Evolve 2 65, Jabra Evolve 2 75, and Jabra Evolve 2 85. I know a lot of numbers that we have thrown at you there, but there are 6 headsets right there that are fantastic to take a look at. But yeah, like Drew said, if you could let us know a little bit more about your situation, whether writing in here, situation and preferences, whether writing in here or sending an email to info@headsetadvisor.com, we can fine tune that for you and make a tailored recommendation. But probably one of those 6 would suffice for you. So thanks for writing in. Any further follow-up questions or information, go ahead and drop that in the comment section here. So yeah, that's obviously an interesting feature that people are looking for, is that remote answering.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the time, say like on the Bluetooth buds, they use it with the mobile phone and then they're able to answer remotely. You can just push a button. So people believe that will be the same. They'll be able to do the same thing on their computer-based applications, which, they get that rude awakening where they're pushing the button, it doesn't work. I need to change a setting or something's going wrong. It doesn't work like that. It has to be optimized for that brand of headset. That headset itself has to be optimized for the right soft phone. So it's not that it won't work, it's that you won't get the remote call control if you don't have the optimized headset.
Right.
So very important.
Yeah, and sometimes customers don't want to hear that at first because they're like, I want to get like a $30 pair of earbuds. And it's like, yeah, you could do that, but you're not going to get what you want. And they say, it should do that. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. A wireless headset, I really wish it could do that. But that's the advantage of getting headsets that are optimized for your specific application that has like a USB dongle specifically. So
totally.
Yeah.
All right, we've got another question here. Mustafa Nabil, thanks for writing in, Mustafa, and for joining us. If you haven't done so, hit that like button. So Mustafa asks, I want to know what is the best headset for live voice chat at cafe, like crowded cafe, because I am using AirPods and it really sucks. Well, I couldn't agree with you more, Mustafa. We're on the same page here today. Yeah, I mean, AirPods, I have a pair of AirPods and I use them. But, when you're talking about speaking in a loud cafe, absolutely not the right option. It's just not going to block out any surrounding noise. It's just, it's not the best for calls. So I don't know. What do you think about this one?
We're talking, are these earbuds?
Well,
ideally earbuds.
I mean, we can talk earbuds, but we can also talk about like what maybe's worth taking a look at instead of earbuds, or maybe earbuds, but then also alternatives to earbuds potentially.
Okay, I have an idea here that we can do this just on the fly. Jeff, do you see the Logitech Zone is recognized as an audio device in the computer? Stand by. We are going to let Jeff see if the headset or the earbuds that I'm wearing right now are paired up, and we'll just do a quick microphone and noise test. Maybe these would be sufficient enough in comparison to the Apple AirPods, because AirPods don't have any noise canceling microphone. The Logitech Zone True Wireless earbuds that I'm wearing right now should have at least some microphone noise cancellation. Not sure it's going to be top level or not, or if it's good enough for a coffee shop, but hey, we could do a quick sample right now. I like to do things on the fly.
We've got to put Jeff to work today.
Always.
No slacking on Fridays.
Is it on?
Is the headset on?
Test.
Check.
Test. Did you turn it on?
Logitech Sound wireless.
Yeah.
Are we on the earbuds?
No, it's set to it. But for some
Okay. I think I'm having a technical difficulty. Hold on. So. Come here. See if I can be smart enough for this. I think,
it recognizes it on Logic 10.
it does?
Oh, it's on.
It's on?
There we go.
Yeah, I don't know what I did there, but yeah, I did something.
So
Okay, the audio's coming through.
Okay, so we did it. So right now the audio they're hearing is the microphone of the Logitech? Okay, cool. Yeah, so right now the audio you're hearing is on the Logitech Zone True Wireless earbuds. Let me just reposition the microphone. And this gives you an idea of how these would sound. Now, Dustin, go ahead and just either talk or read off one of the questions, and I'll keep talking here right now. So if you were in a coffee shop and someone was right next to you talking to you, this is what it would sound like. And I will stop talking and you can see if there's any difference.
Okay, and then now how does this sound with me speaking in the background?
All right, there we go. And I'm going to talk again. And Dustin keeps saying random words.
Oh, yes, I'm saying.
Just say all kinds of fun stuff. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. Jeff, you can switch it back.
All right, so curious to hear your thoughts in the comments, Mustafa, what you thought about the Logitech Zone True Wireless earbuds, how they sounded on the mic, how they sounded with background noise. So those would definitely be a great option to take a look at as an alternative if you're looking for earbuds. That being said, without a doubt, you'd want to look for something with a microphone boom. Specifically, I will give you a few options. One is one of my preferred headsets, which is the Orosound Tild Pro S+, but you could go with the C+ as well. That is something that's worn over the head, covers both ears, and has a microphone boom. So it will cancel out background noise and gives you great voice quality. Another one you could take a look at is the Poly Voyager Focus 2 UC. Fantastically comfortable headset, works great, sounds great. You would love that headset if you're open to something that covers both ears and goes over the head. And then lastly, I'm going to point you toward two models. One is the Jabra Evolve 285, fully surrounds the ears, has a microphone boom, and the Jabra Evolve 275 rests on the ears, active noise cancellation, phenomenal microphone. So if you're open to some other options other than earbuds, those are going to be tremendous in coffee shops. They're really great for hybrid work, working in the office, at home, in coffee shops, wherever you're at. And then it has good music quality as well. So curious to hear your thoughts, what you thought about the Logitech, and then to hear if you would be open to something that is worn over the head as well. And feel free to use coupon code YouTube to get a discount on our website.
Yeah, so I agree with a lot of those options. The first headset that Dustin mentioned was the Tild Pro here. So this is going to fully enclose your ears. You can wear it over the ears, or you can get on the ear cushions. So you can pretty much choose between your preferred cushion size. Some people like the headphones to fully enclose the ears. Other people like them resting on the ears. And then it has this microphone that's going to sound very good. You can check out our channel for a review on it as well. It also detaches, so if you're listening to personal music and you're not on calls or anything and you don't want to look like you're working, then you can remove the microphone and not feel like you're working. The last one that I do want to throw out there is if the coffee shop is not loud enough where if you had, say, earbuds out where it wouldn't be overly distracting to you, but your main concern is like when you're on a call, you want to be heard as clear as possible, then the OpenComm UC is a decent one to consider as well. And surprisingly, it works. I was using it here in our office, and we had probably like 5 people talking at one time, and I was on a call. And the interesting thing about this headset is it doesn't actually have speakers or an earbud or headphones or earbuds that go inside of your ears or on your ears. It actually rests like on your cheekbone here. So you have 2 speakers on your cheekbones. And so when you're hearing people, you hear them crystal clear. And when I was having people talk around me, I could still hear the person crystal clear, and I wasn't too distracted. But it depends on your environment and how much noise is going on. But the microphone on this headset sounds very good, and it blocks out a good amount of background noise. So this would definitely be another low-profile headset to consider.
That is a great option. I can't believe I overlooked that as the recommendation. So thanks for throwing that in there. That's for people who don't want something like this, but they're looking for more earbud style, but then that microphone's important. I mean,
it's kind of the best of both.
Yeah, no, that's a great recommendation. So yeah, I mean, it's a genuinely unique product. It's just pretty cool that Shocks came out with that. So they did a fantastic job. I'm actually curious to see what other things down the pipe they have for the for that brand.
Right.
Because just it's a different philosophy or mentality when creating products like this. It's just different than other ones, and this is different in a good way.
Yeah, no, honestly, I could use this headset every day as my main headset, and sometimes you forget that it's there because it's just so lightweight, but I like that your ears stay free. It gives you this like natural experience, and then you hear someone on the call, and you hear them crystal clear. People are talking around you, but you still can focus on the call just fine.
Yeah.
So, obviously if you're in a bullpen sales environment or like a call center, and everyone's just hammering the phones right next to you, you're going to need something like a pair of headphones or earbuds. But when it comes to the earbuds, again, the microphone is not going to outperform a headset with a noise-canceling microphone boom as of 2022. Who knows in 2025, 2030, who knows? I'm sure they're working on it because this is a request we get daily. I would imagine the manufacturers, people are saying like, man, I really want earbuds that has a very good noise-canceling microphone. So I'm sure they'll come out with it one day.
Yeah, definitely. And okay, so Andre, hey, thanks for stopping by. Nice seeing you. Thanks for commenting. And yes, the Tild does rule. So glad to hear it's working out great for you. Mustafa says Oro Sound Tild Pro is not in his country, or he can't find it. Is it available to ship to Iraq? So let's see. Oh, Ludo's chiming in here.
Yeah, Ludo will be your guy. He'll tell you where we can get you.
Yeah, we don't, Mustafa, so we personally provide the Oro Sound Tild Pro in the United States and Canada at this time. We also do provide to a couple of other locations like Australia a little bit. Not at this time, not the Middle East for us, but looks like Ludo says there is a distributor that they've partnered up with there. So, hey, get in touch with Ludo or go to orosound.com and you can submit an inquiry and then Ludo will get you in touch with a distributor. So, hey, thanks for showing up here, Ludo, and offering to help out Mustafa. Thank you so much. Let's see, we've got... Okay. Yeah, so that's what's going on there. So,
yeah,
definitely a nice product.
Yep, I'm a big fan. I can't get it off your head.
No.
So I just love this cushion design though. I think that was a sweet idea that they came up with to switch it. It's the only headset that I know of that you can switch from over ear to an on ear style, and that has some unique benefits to it because who knows, maybe you deploy 50 headsets for a team and you order over the ear cushions one day and then new employees come in and whatnot and they don't want something over the ear. Well, instead of management having to go out and buy brand new headsets to accommodate the new employees, well, you just remove the ear cushion, buy an inexpensive on ear cushion, and now you just saved yourself a ton of money as well. So, it's very modular. You can take off the ear cushions, you can take off the microphone. The mic sounds really good without the microphone on. It still has microphones built in as well. So overall, the design, I'm a big fan of the design, me personally. Overall, just a very solid headset.
Yep. Okay, we've got another question here. So this one's interesting from Christopher Mawson, who says, what makes a Workspace/office headset viable over a regular headphone with a mod mic?
Mod mic. Oh,
So I'm assuming that's more like there's a standalone microphone with separate, almost like a podcaster.
he's either referring to that, or there's actually a microphone called a mod mic. We
Uh-huh.
actually just got some in that we're going to review,
Uh-huh.
and it's this thing like you can attach it to your own pair of headphones, and it gives you this like broadcast microphone quality, like it would be like on a podcast.
So you'd take, let's say, some Sony headphones or something, and then you would attach a microphone to the
Yeah,
headphones?
it uses like this strong double-sided tape that you stick to the headphones. The microphone magnetically attaches to it, and then it's cool, but there's kind of a lot going on because you have to plug in the wireless microphone to the computer, plus you have to connect your headset to the computer if it's wired, or connect it via Bluetooth or with a dongle or something like that. So there's kind of things everywhere, but that does give you, if you're like, I just want the best voice quality, something like that, or what you're referring to, like a podcast microphone, or a condenser microphones they call it. You can get USB ones and whatnot. So
at least the problem with the standalone microphone is that even if you have a wireless headphones, you're still stuck, right? It's like you have wired because you're stuck. You don't have the mobility.
Well, and if your microphone is right here and you're even just this far,
Yeah.
and I did this test because I have one at home, and I had it and I was like, oh yeah, how do I sound? You're like, you sound pretty far away. But if you put the mic, like get it right here, you're gonna get the best voice quality you can think of. So it's like that. Think about it. You're at work. What, you're not able to move your head and whatnot, and then your voice is gonna be hollow over here. It's going to sound kind of good right here.
Right.
You have to get it right in front of your mouth. So now you're working and you have this microphone in your mouth. Like a headset, you move it around, the microphone's there. It's just a better solution.
And with like being in doing customer support or sales or anything like that, at least for me, I really need to move my hands, to get up and pace around when I'm trying to think and trying to have a conversation with people. I'm just a lot more effective that way rather than kind of stuck and hunched over like a microphone.
Correct.
Not only that, but the optimizations, you're not going to get the optimizations with some of these applications, Zoom, Teams, Ring Central, so that you might sacrifice some features.
Yeah, so it just depends on your application.
Right.
Say you're a person that's only getting on people's podcasts.
Yeah.
And you're just getting on all these podcasts, that's probably a good way to go, is having a pair of headphones on, and you want the best voice quality possible. Awesome idea. If you're in sales, customer service, if you're using an application where you're working and on meetings and whatnot, just having a headset is going to be a much better experience, especially if you go wireless, because you'll be able to answer in calls from your headset. You'll have the freedom. You'll have the consistent microphone quality. Yeah. Overall, it's just they're two different solutions built for two different applications. So it's not like one's better than the other. It just depends on your application.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that I love about what we do is that, it's not like, hey, just our products are the best and they're the best for everybody, right? It's like we might actually say, hey, it sounds like that mod mic scenario is right for you, just depending on what the situation, even though we don't provide it.
Yeah.
So it just depends. Like, what are you using it for is kind of the key, and then what is important to you, and then we can figure out, is that better or not?
Everyone's not our customer.
Totally.
Rewind 10 years and I would have said everyone's our customer. And then, hey, you must use a headset. You need to use the headsets we provide. It's just we're set on that. But it's like, no, you fast forward, it's like, oh, not everyone is going to buy what you need. And we're never going to push a product on someone that they don't actually need. So if you're in a situation like I mentioned before, where you're on a lot of podcasts or, video meetings with people, and that's like your main thing and your concern is voice quality, that's probably a good way to go, is just having that microphone right there. But, if you're working in a general setting with sales, customer service, in the office or at home and whatnot, having a headset with a microphone on it is going to give you a much better experience.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so that's interesting. There's just so many different options available on the market, you know, that you can look for. And it's like you can get lost in a sea of options. It's just overwhelming it, and then even coming to the point where you're like, hey, I'm gonna use headphones with a mod mic and all this. It's like we're going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, people read. One guy said he used 50 headsets, 50 trucker headsets, and I'm like, whoa, let's take a step back there. Just come on over to Headset Advisor. Well, even if we don't provide the product, let us help you narrow it down to just even a 2 to 3 choices.
Right.
If those 2 to 3 choices don't work for you, it's like I don't know if there's even a product that does at this point, you know, but 50 headsets the guy tried.
Yeah.
And all failed.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. No, that's one of those situations where, you know, you'd want to dig into the situation quite a bit and really figure it out to say, hey, like, what's not going right here? Like, what are you looking for? Is it not blocking out enough noise? Is the talk time not enough? Whatever the case may be, comfort, anything.
Yeah, that'll save him countless hours of research. That guy specifically, but a lot of people in general. It's like they're going on Google, they're reading the blogs, they're reading some blog articles out there that are popular. And a lot of them aren't even like people who are providing headsets or specialize in headsets. So you get, hey, one blog will say, hey, Sony is awesome for your business use. You go look at the reviews on people that are using them for their business application, and it's like, these are probably not the best headphones for a business case application. For your music, awesome. For personal phone calls, like once in a while, totally fine. But it's just totally different when it comes to a business application.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see here. So interesting. We've been on a bit of a hiatus from the live stream giveaways lately, and I've just drafted up something this morning. Actually, I told you guys who are regular viewers that we will be bringing back the giveaways, and it's going to be back better than ever. So stay tuned. Within the next month or so, we will be having an epic live giveaway and a very nice presentation discussing the hybrid, new work world of hybrid, the hybrid work, and showing different solutions that are new, innovative, extremely helpful, and talk about the different situations that they're for. And of course, those giveaways, we'll be sending those out worldwide. So
just
if you're,
one more.
And I'm telling you, we send them out. So if your name was pulled, we will get that to you no matter where you are at in the world. Whatever it takes to get it to you, we will do that. So stay tuned for that. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. So if you're not already, go ahead and subscribe. And then you're going to want to be on the lookout, like set the notifications bell for this channel so that you can be updated when those giveaways are coming, because we send out messages saying, hey, giveaways coming, be prepared, get your popcorn ready and, get ready to get that giveaway headset. And we've given away, I can't even tell you how many at this point. I mean, we've given away a good 100+ headsets and webcams and even more than that. I don't even know.
So much we gave away that our dad fell out of his chair and said, hey, we need to hold that back on how many we're giving away. So we had to go back to the drawing board. But we'll be back.
Speaking of we'll be back, I see Dougie Fresh. Oh. He just joined in the comments saying, no! That's what he says,
I told you. He was falling out of his chair. And he's like, oh no, my kids are about to take our business under. I got to hold them back right now. And we gotta re-meet about what's going on here.
The ship's going down. No! Yeah, so that's what he tuned in. He's like, not them again.
Not again.
He's like, oh.
He heard giveaway and he's having flashbacks. He's going, no.
Ludo's laughing. Yeah. So, okay, let's see what we've got here. We've got another question from Christopher. He says, despite compression over the internet and call software, what has been the clearest microphone you know about?
Well, let's go ahead and demonstrate it.
Are you able to get that one logged in?
I can figure it out.
All right, let's do it.
I mean, honestly, from our testing, the Orosound Tild Pro has the most natural voice quality that you could possibly get that we've tested in a headset. So we'll plug it in, and then you can be the judge for yourself on what it sounds like.
Yeah, and that's one of the main reasons why I personally use the Orosound Tild Pro is because of the richness and the quality, the sound quality of the voice. So there may be some other headsets that have slightly better background noise cancellation or some other features about it that may make it more desirable in some cases. But for me, the Orosound Tild Pro just sounds so rich and bassy and just sounds great. And so there are some other options available as well that are great, but this is definitely top of the list for that sound quality. So let's see about giving you a test here, Christopher, and see what you think.
Are we live, Jeff?
I thought we were doing Bluetooth.
Nah. Just make it easy with the wired. Oh yeah, and the nice thing is you can use it as a wired headset or wireless. So keep that in mind.
Yep, and when being used in wired mode, it simultaneously charges the headset. So let's say your headset's getting a little low on battery, which it shouldn't be because it's got such a long battery life. But if it does, you can just plug it in, keep going with the headset, and know it's getting a charge at the same time. So cool feature.
We're set up.
We're good to go?
Switch to it.
Good to go, Jeff? Okay. So audio's on this microphone? Yes. Okay. So yeah, we're on the Orosound Tild Pro. This is the C+ model. This is going to be over the ear. It has the removable microphone, so the audio you're hearing is on the microphones of the headset. Switch it back over to the microphone boom, and this is how the headset sounds. So this gives you an idea of the differences between with the microphone boom and without the microphone boom. Dustin calls this his magic trick, and he goes like this.
Yeah, no, you have to swirl it around.
Oh, you swirl it, and then you?
Yeah,
then,
there you
okay,
go.
with the finish, gotcha. All right, and then back to the microphone. So switching back and forth, he likes to do that all the time on our video meetings, and I'm just like, oh, not again. It's like the guy that just keeps doing the thing over and over again. It was funny like the first 2 times, and then it's like, we're still doing this.
That reminds me of you a little bit.
Yeah, we don't talk about me though. So yeah, this is the microphone and how it sounds. Jeff, go ahead and switch over to the camera.
So curious to hear what your thoughts are, Christopher, on the way that Orosound Tild Pro sounded, at least on the mic sound quality. So that's a great one. We could also, do we have another one that we can demo as well, or do you think you want to just leave it with that for now?
Yeah. Let's see.
Because there are some other.
I mean, this one, I'm telling you, this one actually does have a nice mic too.
Yeah.
But it's not headphones. We could try that.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try it.
Okay.
Yeah, so this, we'll try one more for you, Christopher, as well. We've got the Shox OpenComm UC in front of us here. It's a totally different type of headset. It's using bone conduction technology, doesn't cover the ears at all. And it's not going to be as good for music. It's not going to block out the surrounding noise. Microphone, it's up to you. You be the judge. So that is definitely another one. I guess Drew says, he likes the way that one sounds as well. So we'll give that a test, see what you think.
Let's see if we have any battery. Please.
Well, welcome back, ESP Guitar's Own. And yes, wired headsets. There are many nice wired headsets on the market. Work great, sound great. So yeah, they're definitely, wireless isn't for everybody. Wired, some people just stand by wireless. But hey, might as well have the best of both worlds if you can go with something like the Orosound Tild Pro where you get it wireless, but it can also be used as a wired headset. So great dual purpose there.
One more moment here. Just pairing up.
Yeah.
Just had to make sure we had some charge.
No worries. So any questions in the comments for us? Anything whatsoever? Any products you're interested about? Back orders that there may be? Any news that you guys have heard about with new headsets that are coming onto the market, or anything we should be aware of? You want to let us know where you're tuning in from and maybe what you're drinking. Just let us know in the comments. We always love your engagement and love to engage with you guys back.
We're back.
Tap on the mic. Let's see if it's.
Hello, hello, hello. Check.
Tap on.
Oh, sorry. Anything?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. All right. Sounds like the OpenComm UC headset right now is live. So let's go ahead and switch it over to the microphone. Oh, it is? Oh, all right. Well, forget I just said that. We have, this is the OpenComm UC microphone. This is a bone conduction headset, like Dustin was talking about earlier. Dustin, go ahead and just do a little bit of talking here, and let's just do a noise cancellation test.
Talking in the background here just to see how the sound is coming through.
Okay, and that's with the, oh, keep going. I'm going to talk as you're talking, so I was giving them the both. Isn't that crazy? If you were in an office, I can't hear what I'm thinking. If you were in an office and you had a coworker next to you, then this, all right, you could stop. This is kind of what it would be like if there was someone right next to you talking this close. So that'll give you an idea of how much noise it may or may not block out. You let us know in the comments. So yeah, let us know what you think about the mic noise cancellation plus the voice quality. Did I have the mic placed properly? Is it over there proper?
Your mic placement stickler.
Yeah, oh yeah. Mic placement is huge, very important.
Yep.
So for everyone that, for example, let me just bring out these Orosound Tild Pros again, and you guys probably can understand why the microphone positioning makes such a big difference. But a lot of people.
Jeff, is it on the camera mic?
Yeah, no, it is.
Okay. Yeah, so a lot of people make the mistake when they get a headset. They do one of two things. They either have their headset on and they're eating the microphone, so they're having it like right on their face. And then other times, people will have the microphone way out here, or they'll have it up here, or no, this one's probably not bad, but you want to have it about 2 fingers from the corner of your mouth. So like on the Orosound specifically, you can really bend the microphone. Out of the box, when you have the dual speakers on with the over ear option, the microphone sticks out a little bit too far, but it has a very bendable microphone. So you really just want to curve it where it's going to be about 2 fingers from the corner of your mouth. And you want to do that on most headsets. So some microphones are a little bit more sensitive than others. So in cases like that, you would just want to do some test calls. Maybe it needs to be 3 fingers from the corner of your mouth. So keep that in mind. Microphone placement is very important.
Definitely. So we've got Christopher says, would you guys be interested in comparing old devices to check their modern value, such as the Etymotic wireless? Are you understanding what that
Etymotic wireless?
Or like, would you guys be interested in comparing old devices to check their modern value? So like maybe the how good they are is maybe what he's saying.
Yeah, what's that? Well, I don't know what the Etymotic wireless is.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Is
Let's
that
see. Oh, is it earbuds?
Is that hearing aids or earbuds?
Etymotic wireless. I'm looking.
I need my glasses, man.
Andre actually asked you if you could showcase how the sound is depending on how you place the mic. Like if you could do that, that's a good idea. Just to see the difference, you know?
That's a great suggestion. I've trained David well on that aspect.
Yeah.
I got him good.
You're like, don't do that.
Don't ever not place that microphone properly.
So what are you seeing there, Jeff? Like what is this?
Connect that to the earbuds. Maybe this.
Is it a USB or is it like a wired headset or what is it?
Cable with AKM velvet sound.
Yeah, we'll have to look further into that. We're not familiar. It's not anything we've ever provided or tested, so we're open to any suggestions, but we'll have to look at that a little bit more to see what we can do there.
Hey, yeah. Well, thanks for bringing that up. It's always nice to hear about different brands or things that we're not familiar with. So yeah, Etymotic wireless. We've never tested it, so that'd be nice to get our hands on some of those and test and maybe do a comparison or two. So thanks for bringing that up. All right, so let's
Jeff,
see
go ahead
about
and go to
this
the Tilled Pro.
mic placement.
Let me set it up for you.
And if you don't have a mirror in front of you, just pull out your cell phone, and this is the best way to see exactly where your microphone's placed once you get it set there.
Are you sure that you're not just trying to get a selfie or
Oh
something?
yeah, no selfies today. Yeah, see, I would be going way higher with that. So you looking in the mirror, I'm like, okay, or looking in the camera, I'm like, okay, the mic needs to be repositioned. So perfect. So this would be the normal. Are we on the Tilled Pro, Jeff?
We will now.
Okay.
Now
wait,
as in...
wait.
Check. 1, 2. Okay. So the audio you're hearing again is on the Oro Sound Tilled Pro. This is where the microphone needs to be placed, or near the same area. And if you move it up, testing 1, 2, 3, 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 testing 1, 2, 3. Now let me move it way out. So like on the Tilled Pro, for example, out of the box, it does stick out a bit further. That's why we always recommend to our customers when they get it, make sure you bend the microphone in for the best performance on the voice quality. So this is
it bent.
Oh. Hold on. Okay. This is it bent outwards. Let's bend it further. This is what it'd be like outwards. This is what it would be like going up. Testing 1, 2, 3. 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 There you go. Jeff, you can switch it back over to the camera.
All right, well,
That was a fun one.
yeah, that was great. So, hey, we're here for you guys viewing. We're going to try the best we can to accommodate any of your requests. Now, if you appreciated that microphone placement test by True, if you could go ahead and smash that like button for us, we'd really appreciate it.
I would too. We need to get on an infomercial one of these days. I'd love it.
So we need to hit 10 likes on this live to feel like we've got value. We need 10 of them.
We just need 10. Just give us 10. Dustin's pleading at this point. Just give us 10.
Just press it.
Please. Yeah, so, I lost where I was going with that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Christopher, he said still really clear. Andre gave us a double like, so hey, appreciate that.
You know what we think about that? 1, 2, 3. Oh man, yeah. You guys could just leave the channel now. This is just getting old. It's all good.
Now you're gonna get an email with a screenshot.
Yeah, Andre's gonna get me. He's gonna give me another thumbs up. Actually, he's probably gonna get you this time because last time he got me first, David, and now he's gonna get you, buddy. And that was like a perfect one.
Yeah, I know, Andre. See, I calculate my self-esteem based on the amount of likes I've got. So right now, looks like we were at 4, now we're at 6. So my self-esteem's rising just a little bit, but I'm not quite there yet. I'm not quite there. We've still got 6. Just press it, or else I'm not gonna feel good.
Oh no, it's okay. It's all right. I'll give you a pat on the back.
Might shed a little tear.
Oh, gonna have to give you a tissue for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun nonetheless doing this because you still get the video after that people can look at, and we're not doing this like up front thinking we're just gonna be. Everyone's gonna tune into Headset Advisor here to give them headset advice right away. But the main reason that we came up with this is hey, we're going to do this once a week and we're just going to show up for people that may not want to contact in or message on YouTube, and just have an open platform right away you can see live. So it's kind of like an open door, like even for coworkers and stuff. It's like that's kind of what how we based this whole thing off.
Yeah, so we want to be transparent with you, and we're the face of the organization. It's our company that our dad started almost 30 years ago now. And we just want to remain transparent and available to our audience, our customers, just to say, hey, if you have any questions whatsoever, whether they're great questions, difficult questions, whatever they may be, we're here to take those and to answer them and help you as best as we can. And we just like having the community feel as well. It's just cool to see people coming back as repeat viewers and part of our subscriber base, and it's just nice engaging with you guys. And we actually learn a lot of stuff from what you guys say. Like, we read every single comment that you guys post on our YouTube videos, in all of these live streams, emails, everything, and we get extra insight. Like, for example, this Etymotic wireless headset, I never even heard of that in my entire life. So just having an audience that is engaged and has an interest in this kind of stuff too is really cool. So
yeah, and if you guys have any video suggestions in the future that you'd want us to create that you think would be helpful for you or other people out there, whether it's in this chat or maybe one of our videos, feel free, or even email. You can email us with video ideas that you'd like us to make. We'll throw it on our video board, and then once we get there, we'll have the video created. So if you have any suggestions to help us improve, or video ideas in general, send them our way, whether commenting on our YouTube channel or emailing us, and we'll be more than happy to get to that. The list is growing on videos that we're making, but we'll definitely find some time to add it there.
Yeah, and if you're watching now live or the stream later on when that gets posted, also know that we do have a partner program. So if you're in an industry, like let's say you're in ergonomics, or let's say that you're a service provider, or let's just say you're in the internet space, or whatever industry that you're in, we actually have a partner program where you can introduce your customers to us, where it makes sense in a related industry. We can help them out with the headsets, and we'll actually pay you a commission for that on every headset that was sold. So just heads up, feel free to send us an email if you're ever interested to info@headsetadvisor.com, and we can send you more information on that. If you have a YouTube channel where you like to post tech reviews, or you're in, have some sort of YouTube channel that you think we may be a good fit, we may be open to a collaboration with you on live streams, or on a video of some sort. So just feel free to contact us. We look at every email and comment, like I said. So we're here for you, and we're trying to get out there and just work with people that we like to work with. So
people do business with people.
Yeah.
They like, know, and trust, right?
That's right.
But the main thing is like the human element for us. It's like we could make our live chat where it's an automated bot that you just start clicking things and go through, but instead we have humans that are on the live chat. We just believe in human relationships with people, and we think that's never going out of business. So that's kind of how we do it around here.
Definitely. Christopher asked, what's the best software for chat and video? He says Discord versus Skype versus WhatsApp versus Messenger, etc.
Yeah, it's not gonna. Unfortunately, I don't have a quick answer.
It's not really up our alley. I mean, for us, at least internally in our office, we use Ring Central for our phone calls, which has a chat feature in there, as well as video. So that's what we personally use. But we use a variety as well, because internal chat in our company, we use a program called Slack. So we use Ring Central more for video meetings and phone calls, and then we use Slack for our internal communications. But then we also have Gmail for our emails, and then we'll use like the Google Meet for internal video meetings as well. So we're using a variety, and I think that that's what the majority of people are doing as well, is they're using a variety of applications, video applications, whether Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, Ring Central, 8x8, all these different applications. So it's nice to have products that can carry over to all the various applications, rather than some that maybe works good on one but not on another, and so forth.
Yeah, and adding to that, most of the phone system applications these days, they're all very comparable in the features that they offer now. So for example, like Dustin mentioned, technically, and what we should be doing is we should have Ring Central and use it for everything. Chat, text, phone call, video, internal chat. Ring Central offers all of that. So, but a lot of them do now. So what we're seeing that most customers are using with the headsets that we're selling to customers is people are using, what I hear most at least, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is Microsoft Teams, Ring Central, Cisco, and Zoom. Those are the top 4 that I hear every single day. And it's not to say that the other options out there are bad or anything like that. It's just these are the top 4 that we constantly hear. Hey, I need a headset for this application, and you just hear it over and over again.
Yeah, but there's so many other, major ones that like Dialpad, for example, or Air Calls, like an up and comer that when we were at the Channel Partners event in Las Vegas last month, we met with AirCall. I mean, they had one of the coolest booths. It was like a speakeasy kind of vibe. And they just, they have a cool thing. They have like really, a really great thing going over there, and they have some great people working there. So there's just so many cool companies in this space right now so it's lots of great options, right?
Exactly. The good news is you got options.
Definitely.
The bad news is you have to weed through all the options.
And that's where we come in.
That's right.
All right. So, and then talking about Discord. So there's a little conversation about Discord going on in here. And it sounds like Discord, because I don't know much about it. I've heard a little bit about it. But from what I know, because we have a lot of gamers in our company, is Discord's more of like a gamer sort of communications platform, right?
I think so. Yeah,
Like
Jeff,
for
do you know about that, Jeff?
Discord.
I mean, people use it for gaming and for other reasons.
So do a lot of gamers use Discord? Do you know?
All of my friends do.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like a lot of gamers use Discord, and interestingly enough, and we've mentioned this briefly on some other episodes, but we're planning on getting into the gaming headset space at some point and actually doing things like live stream gaming with different headsets on, and creating a sort of different area of our business with like the live streams and the giveaways and talking about those types of headsets. Once we get further into that space, we'll probably have a lot more knowledge, but we don't want to steer you in the wrong directions with anything gaming related before we're really up to speed and feel confident in that space. So like with anything, we want to talk a lot about things that we can provide value on, and caution you about things that we might not quite yet have value on, but we will get there. And want to advise on headsets. It'll be, I think, a lot of fun actually having that gaming experience where it's like people internally here could even potentially game with some of the viewers that we have and all that kind of stuff. So just make it a good, fun environment.
Yeah, we see like office headsets as like a necessity. People need headsets. You need it to be more productive. It makes a lot of sense in your day-to-day business application. But on the gaming side, that'll make, from my point of view, there will be some more cool, entertaining things that we can do, especially because, I personally love gaming. And we would be able to try headsets on, game, do all these different things. So it's some things that we throw around, and hopefully we'll get there sometime soon.
Yeah, it's funny too because with gaming, some of the people in our company know that I was obsessed with this one game back in the day. That was one of the, or if not basically the original online MMO RPG. So those like role player games online, massive multi online
Sandbox or something. Yeah, that one.
Big online stuff. So back in the day, before people even used the like Ventrilo or all this Discord and all that stuff it was even what was that one, like ICQ?
TeamSpeak? Oh, ICQ. Well, yeah, ICQ.
Well, that was like a
internal
chat messenger. Yeah. So anyway, TeamSpeak, all that. Before all that, it was just you had to like type words over the top of your character's head. There was no microphone, so it's like you just type something and like, hey, like, do you read what I'm writing? And then later it became where people were using these like the headsets and they were all on these programs, and so then you'd be like fighting somebody somewhere, and then all these people would come in at the same time. Like, how did they know to come get me all at the same time? And then you learn later, like a year later, all these people are like, haha, we're on the headset.
They're on like Discord.
Yeah.
Now Discord.
Right.
It used to, I was like, right after that, I joined into where it was like the Discord of back then, which was Ventrilo. So you'd be on there and you'd press a button, like you'd have the people in the chat thing or like chat, whatever it is. And you see all the people's names, but you're playing.
Yeah.
And then you press a button when you want to talk. You release the button to stop.
Right.
And then you could be like, "Go get him!"
Right.
And so that's why you're probably like stuck.
Yeah,
and all the people come after you, and they're like, "How'd they all communicate
because we're
that?"
at one place in this like world, right? And then you're thinking it's only me and this person. Like no one is around, so no one knows we're fighting over there. But then all of a sudden, all these people just come to this random remote location. And you're wondering, like, where did they all come from, right? Because before all that stuff, it was like it was never like that.
Yeah. See, this is a good example of if you don't adapt to times, you get left behind. So everyone was adapting, and you were still stuck there on your dial-up over here, and everyone's got cable. Yeah. And so that's a good analogy for just life in general, work in general. Like if you don't plan for the future of your business and whatnot, and with your communications and anything in general, then you'll be like Dustin over here typing. You have words above your head, and everyone's like on this whole new thing, way more efficient, can communicate way better. So that's a sneak peek.
Totally. Hey, well, we're bumped up against our time here. We really appreciate you guys for tuning in, for engaging with us. If you didn't do so, hit that like button for us. That would be great. And make sure to tune in every single Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and be on the lookout for that upcoming giveaway. We are excited about it. There are going to be some fantastic products, and we'll be letting you know about it. So, hey, we hope you have a great weekend. And until next Friday, see you then.